Hey there, I'm CJ Gamer and welcome to another Modern Warfare tips and tricks video. In this video, I'll be going over my 10 beginner Warzone mistakes based on the experience I've had while playing. Now I know that people have different opinions, though my channel is for beginners. Before I jump straight into it, I just want to let you know that this is the start of a new kind of series for me, focused purely on mistakes beginners may make. First, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and they'll get straight into it, guys. The first mistake is not collecting cash or enough. This is, I feel, one of the more common mistakes people may make when playing. It may not be intentional, but either way, it makes it a lot more difficult towards the last circle. You need to be collecting enough cash in game for both offense and defense. Cash helps for getting loadout drops, buying teammates back, and getting kill streaks that can give you an edge throughout the game. To make sure you don't miss any cash, be sure to check around all buildings and supply boxes. Doing this will prevent you from being out of cash when you need it most. The second mistake is smashing through windows and doors. Now before you say it sounds obvious, this mistake could be one that could cost you a lot of deaths. Now there's both right and wrong times to go Hulk and smash through everything. After you just land and you're sure it's safe around, then it doesn't really matter how much noise you make. However, when you arrive at new locations, smashing about wouldn't be the smartest thing to do. Besides, the sound of glass breaking and doors slamming would easily draw in nearby enemies who could easily surprise attack you. This is also the same when coming to the last circles, as it could get you killed a lot faster. So remember guys, open doors quietly and avoid windows as best you can when in these situations. The third mistake is running and stomping everywhere. This is another basic yet important one, especially for beginners, because there's nothing that screams "shoot me, I'm over here" more than the sound of rustling grass, splashing puddles, and slamming concrete with your feet. Because others will take advantage of it and you'll end up like this guy. I get it, you need to move fast most of the time, but the same principles of the previous tip apply. Tread carefully and quietly when around potential danger, but any other time is good. Just be on the lookout and crouch when you need to. The fourth mistake is one that I'm guilty for, and that's shooting at every enemy. I personally think I should have named this being trigger happy because there's a trigger on the gun. I've been bad for this mistake all the time, because you find a good sniper or something and then you think you're some kind of face member and can laser people. Just to have the disappointment of your terrible accuracy or not killing them, and it just lures other squads to your position, which causes this to happen. So do yourself a favor guys and resist the urge to shoot. The fifth mistake is a small one, and that's not knowing where the doors are. This can sound dumb, but it becomes a very frustrating mistake to make. Whether you're running to new areas or trying to hide from snipers, you desperately try to find a way into the building, while the enemies laugh on their end as they watch you run to every wall as you're trying to find a way in. Don't be the one to run into walls guys. The sixth mistake is carrying the wrong weapons. This can be a large opinionated argument on what guns are right or wrong. I personally prefer certain guns, especially when it comes to multiplayer. However, this is Warzone, which is a battle royale game mode, so there are a lot of guns that should be mandatory and guns that should be avoided, all depending on the situation you're in. You want to go for guns that have a good mixture of damage for long range and fire rate for short range, such as SMGs and snipers. You can find in-depth videos on gun stats on such channels as The Exclusive Ace, JGod, and Turboman. When using the right guns, it will help you avoid ending up how I did here. The seventh mistake is forgetting to refill your armor plates. This is a painful mistake to make, specifically when you've made it a long way. Because when you come to your final gunfights, the last thing you want to do is drop instantly because you forgot to refill your armor plates. You can see in the little screen in the corner, I went the whole time without restocking my plates, which in the end it cost me the game, so the lesson learned, don't forget the armor plates, it might cost you a potential win. Now the eighth mistake is not reviving or buying back teammates. This one can make it look like you're ignoring them, particularly when you have random people on your team who don't have mics, because you might end up being reminded where the nearest buy station is every few minutes, which can get annoying. But it is more annoying to watch teammates run around with enough cash and avoiding the buy stations just to get themselves killed and lose it for the whole team. So be mindful guys and be sure to bring your squad back into the action. The ninth mistake is forgetting to reload. Now I've made this mistake regardless of the shooting game I'm playing, but it's crucial in Warzone. Because it's funny to think that you're all big and strong going to take another squad on just to reload in their face, and they end up getting an easy kill. So remember to reload, preferably behind cover, otherwise it may cost you. Finally, the 10th mistake is going for every loadout drop you see. I personally learned the hard way that loadout drops are easy bait for enemies. Now, unless you're quick, then I recommend waiting and watching to see if other enemies are going to run for it. Because it's not always the smartest thing to do, because it's got me killed over and over. So play it smarter guys. It's not always a bad thing to avoid loadout drops. Alright guys, here's a small bonus. The mistake of underestimating the gas. Now when I first played Warzone, I'm sure my first death was from the gas, because I underestimated it. It's a lot more powerful compared to the previous Call of Duty game, so steer clear of it and avoid taking the chance of being inside. It's deadly even for a few seconds. Okay, that's the end of my 10 mistakes I've made in Warzone. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you want to learn about better class setups, tips and tricks, kill streaks, unlocking camos, my road to Damascus, completing challenges, or rank up and reaching officer rank, then leave a comment below and let me know what you want to see. Also, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell to keep up to date. I upload every Saturday, so stay tuned for more tips and tricks from Modern Warfare. Thanks for watching guys, I'm CJ Gamer, and I'll see you in the next one.